And we're live. How y'all doing?
Fantastic. How about you, Mr. John T?
I am chilling. I uh I was editing some videos earlier today, and I posted one, and it's kind of blowing up a little bit. I'm excited to see.
Oh,
After we do this, see how many views it's got on TikTok. Like right
okay.
before hopping in, it had like 20 likes. I was like, that's the more likes I've ever gotten before, and it got that in
Oh,
like
you
10
love to
minutes.
see the growth
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
So
in
I'm
we're
kind of
talent.
hyped.
kind of
Nice.
Yeah.
we're becoming famous.
No, don't say famous. You know what's worse is that it's not even a video of me. Everything I post is like video game related of me playing games or whatnot like that. It's a video that I recorded yesterday of one of my friends playing hockey, and I just like made a like edit like because he hit a guy right, and I just made like a edit to make him seem cool, and it's like
Yeah,
going. I'm like, oh, the classic. It's like my friend who's an artist, man. Like his favorite
yeah.
song is a song he made in like one night, whereas he's written lyrics for like years. It always is how it is. Now, I know that last week we talked about how Topher has something to say about Disney. I want to let you speak, Topher, because I'm not sure.
I got a lot to go off
All
with
right,
Disney
so this
because
is the Disney episode.
this is the Disney episode because my family is a Disney family, very much so, and has
hmm
gone to Disney basically countless times. Everyone comes with us. We grab every single family member too. I kid you not, we had my like whole extended family at Disney once. All of us for Christmas. It was chaos.
For Christmas.
And oh yeah, holidays are
Isn't it packed?
ridiculous at yes, very. You can take a good solid hour to cross the park when sometimes it takes only like 10-15 minutes.
And you know how long it takes to cross a park. I think you mentioned last episode you've done it like 30 times, 31 times.
I get so much cardio done when I go to Disney World because it's just endless walking around those parks. Those parks are just huge. Like
Yeah,
you can literally walk around the whole park and get like a 5K done.
yeah. Well, they're like little cities,
Like
right? Like,
hmm
basically,
yeah.
they truly are basics. Like holy crap, man! I wish I could English. They basically are mini cities, just Disney themed.
Yeah.
But
So you go at Christmas, which to me sounds like the park would be triple packed.
it doesn't all. We don't always go during Christmas,
Okay.
but Christmas is a pretty popular one to go to because we actually have time to go on a full trip. And my family decides if we're going to Disney, we're either full going to Disney or we're not. So every time we go to Disney, kid you not, it's for a week.
Oh,
We
No, there's no
plan
other
a
way.
week.
okay.
And we'll like say like, all right, we'll hit all these parks at least. Like seriously, we will schedule our shit because one, Disney's chaos. You have to get reservations and shit, or else you're screwed. And then
True.
second off, if you schedule stuff, then you can make sure you're hitting all of the parks and doing everything at once. And also some parks are bigger than others, so some will go like one day and maybe hit for another half day, and some will see 3 days.
Oh,
Like
okay. I
a
I
lot of parks.
I've only been to Disney once. And we went
Mhm.
for like 2 days, and yeah, there's like, if I recall, I was much younger, but if I recall, there's like 7 parks or something, and all of them are basically their
Uh,
own city. I know some of them are
basically, there's
rotating.
there's only really five that are they're like
Okay.
mini cities. Four of them are the actual main parks: Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood.
Okay.
And then the last one that's kind of a mini city, I don't know what they call it now. It used to be called Disney Springs, but it's basically just a giant shopping center area
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
with stuff to do
it's
outside.
Disney Springs still. It used to be called Downtown Disney.
Downtown Disney, that's the old name. I couldn't remember. I thought Disney Springs was the old one because I thought they changed it again, but no. I've seen them tear down and build up stuff in that complex as well.
Bro,
So
Disney Springs is really nice too.
I I think I went to the Hollywood one and I went to the animal one, and we did those over like one each day. It's pretty cool. Normally when I was in Florida, I'd be doing Universal. That was normally what my family did. Universal Studios,
Yeah,
that was a
my
banger.
stepbrothers did that mostly.
Yeah, that place is a banger. You got hella sick roller coasters.
Surprisingly,
Yeah,
surprisingly, even though I've gone to Disney so many times, and Universal's right there,
yeah.
I haven't gone to Universal once.
Oh, you
Not
should.
once.
I have not
I
gone to
really need to.
Universal
And
either.
it's just because I've been a Disney family, so everyone's like, "Oh, Disney first," and then we spend so much
Yeah.
on Disney that we don't go to Universal.
I wouldn't be surprised if Universal was a bit cheaper, to be honest, because Disney likes to.
It really
They
is.
like to
No,
spend.
Disney's new model is ridiculously expensive
What,
now.
what's the new model? I don't even like. It used to
Their
be
old
expensive.
model used to be tickets that you would get for like uh over a year, and you could buy them as low as like for like premium tickets, like I'd say low, but like Disney has so much shit that this really is low. Low price of like 400 per person, but that would last everyone like uh a literally a year pass with a bunch of other stuff to do and
So
access to other things.
you can go
But
into
that was the
Disney.
model years ago.
Okay.
Now I'm pretty sure it's on a per day basis, and you have to select which parks you actually want to go to. They're very restrictive with where like you can and can't go. It's from their COVID model, but they've kind of kept with it just to control people. And also now they've made it even more into a business model by just adding a bunch of ridiculous fees that don't need to be there as per corporation
As
usual.
the classic, hey, how can we squeeze an extra dollar out of this
Hey,
family?
how can we microtransaction you?
Yeah. Disney needs loot boxes. They need a gambling section. Get 3 Mickey heads and win a stuffed Goofy.
They do have carnival areas,
Yeah,
which I'm
probably.
pretty sure are just as scammy
They
as
are. I
normal
mean,
carnivals.
the I have like a 50-50 on carnivals because as much as they are scams, you do get enjoyment out of trying to beat the scam, even if you know it's a scam. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You still gain that
Plus,
enjoyment,
some
and
of them are just like skill challenges. Those
some
are the
are.
ones that are better to go
Yep,
do because if you can do them,
exactly. And
then
then
it's
generally you can
hard, but you
tell
get to do it.
exactly. You can tell which ones are and which ones aren't. So like I think carnivals themselves are fine. Um, yeah, like I've always enjoyed certain ones of them. Uh, Even though there's those are like the rope climb and whatnot, like the ladder climb that's like physically impossible, but it is what it is. Now,
Mhm.
so what what's going on here with Disney? So you were saying you're going over the course of a few
Yeah.
days and they changed the model.
No, it's just that over the course of the few years I've gone, it used to be like a annual pass that you could buy, and now it's technically that, but you still have to do it by day reservations for just
Mm-hmm.
even going into the parks.
Okay.
Like I kid you not, to go into the parks, you have to select which park you want to go to, and if you want a park hop, which means switch to another park, if that park is at capacity now, they don't let people park hop. That's the main reason why they do this system now is because of capacity, but it's also because of money. And if they do let you park hop, it'll only be certain parks after 3 p.m. usually.
Okay.
I used to go a bunch as a kid, and I mean, I was also a Disney family, so we would like schedule everything. We'd have a whole like itinerary. Like Monday, we're gonna go to Magic Kingdom. We're gonna start on
Yeah.
the left side and work counterclockwise. And we're gonna go to this one, then this one, this one, blah blah blah. And we'd also have the park hopper. And it's like once we get here, we can go to anywhere else if we want. If not, we use it a different day. So park hopper is really fun. It's really nice.
I being not from the states, Disney was more of a one time situation. You know what I mean? It's not so much like, hey, vacation. This is something I thought was interesting. Some of my other American friends say the same thing. When their families go on vacation, they stay in the same country. You know what I mean? To them, a vacation isn't going to somewhere more tropical or whatever, because within your own country, let's say you're from New York, you can go to Florida or you can go to like California, and it's like going to a tropical
Yeah,
country. Yeah.
we don't ever think of going to another country first. A majority of us will think of the same way say Europeans would say, I'm gonna go visit this country this weekend.
Yeah.
That's what we do with our states because
Yeah.
the same kind of neighboring system is how the countries are in Europe.
Which is crazy because I'm from a country that's bigger that also has states like that, technically called provinces, but we don't do that. We all just go other places.
Leave Canada.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, ooh, is it
Fuck
summertime
this.
or wintertime? If it's wintertime, it's time to go to Florida. If it's summertime, it's time to go to Cancun. Oh. So, where does your gripe with Disney begin here? Because I was hearing murmurs that you have these issues.
My main gripe with Disney now is just the actual price skyrocketing. Like per person for the Disney cost used to be like for our crazy week that we are used to doing. Like we'll schedule so much stuff to do and just cram it all into a week. But it used to be like one, maybe $2,000 per person on Disney costs. And now, while trying to cut back currently, it's like starting at like 12 to 1500
Yeah.
because Disney's just basically slowly creeped up prices on everything, and recently they've jumped them a lot.
Yeah.
And it's mostly just because they have so many damn people coming in.
Well,
Who's gonna stop them? What are they gonna do now? Go to
the thing
Disney?
with it, exactly. So like you can start mentioning like the economy, right, with inflation and whatnot. But then again, if they have
I don't want to
the
get
feet,
political with it.
no, well, I'm saying just like if you've got the feet of people walking in, then you can charge whatever you want as long as people are still putting their 2 feet through the door, right?
And that's exactly why the food there is obviously expensive as hell for everything.
What's your favorite
I
food?
will say compared to
Yeah, you go.
that's a very hard decision to
Yeah, that's what I'm
ask.
saying. So then
I can't
after
make that. But
impossible. All right, all right.
Okay.
pretty much
I
because
mean,
there's so much good stuff there. I'll tell you some of my favorites, but um the food is expensive as hell. However, I will say their serving sizes are not bad.
mhm.
You pay close to what you get close to what you pay for. Like seriously, you will pay like $15-$20 for a meal, but it will be damn fucking good and it will be hot and ready for you. As well as it will be quite a generous portion. Like it's pricey, but generally you get what you pay for. Unless you're like buying basically taco truck like snacks there or like little stand because they have those
Bro,
around the parks and stuff.
yo,
Like
but
they're themed and everything.
you can't
But
go wrong with a Mickey pretzel, man.
oh yeah, those are good.
I'm
Oh,
telling
that's
you,
also a full
those.
pretzel too.
Yeah.
Yes, and they're big. They're massive pretzels.
I was gonna
Here's one
say
of my favorites.
I
Oh,
was
you go
gonna
ahead.
say that at these parks, right? There's obviously tier lists to the food options, right? And you have to
Mhm.
like be a bit smart about your choices, but the average person is able to learn the skill if they just go to regular restaurants, right? Like for example, you go to a pizza restaurant and you order the pizza, it's going to be good. You try to get the burger and ice cream, it might not be as good, right? Like your brain is able to understand the situation it's in, right? So you go to a place like Disney, they're big ticket sellers that you hear about, from other countries. You're like, oh, I'll try those. Those are definitely good. You don't go to like a Disney and you get like the chicken Alfredo or something. You get like the turkey leg. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm lost. Where were we?
I honestly, we were talking about your favorite foods and whatnot around there and
Like the
whatnot.
Disney foods, yeah. Let's see. Tofu recommendations. I'll do one from every park because I can get a lot out of every park.
There's different food at all the different parks.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
you can walk across you can walk literally around the park and have food from all around the world.
you can go to
Specifically at
12
Epcot.
different countries.
At Epcot, there is the I don't you didn't say you went to Epcot.
No, that's the one
Epcot
I
has
wanted to go
a
to.
big ass golf ball in the front of it, which
Yeah.
is a
Every time I
ride, but it's
see it, I just
also
scream 4.
4, and then the monorail hits it.
Yeah.
But The back end of it, behind the general park, the second back end of the park, you can enter from behind because there is it is literally like a double park there. Epcot is ginormous. And but the back park is a giant lake with a big walk around of all these like mini replicas of different countries. Like, I don't remember what all of them are. To name a few, there is an America one because it's the one in the center at the
Got to.
back.
Yeah.
Have
That's where you get a
to,
turkey leg.
Okay.
yeah. But there's also let's see,
Y'all believe
France,
that ostrich thing?
Germany, Norway. The what
That y'all believe that the Disney turkey leg's an ostrich leg?
is it actually?
Well, no, I'm asking that. Like that, it's like a conspiracy. Y'all never seen that?
I've seen the
Nah.
turkey legs. I don't think it's an ostrich leg.
Hey,
Still tastes like turkey.
look it up. Look it up. It's something people say. They say the Disney turkey leg is an ostrich leg. So I was wondering, as people that have gone multiple times, does it taste like ostrich? Like, I don't know.
Oh, I've never had a turkey leg there. I'm like the piggiest eater ever. I go to Disney World and I'm sticking with chicken tenders.
What? Okay, so you call
No,
yourself
they're actually emu legs.
emu legs? Yeah,
What the hell is an
The
emu?
emus, no.
that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
How have I heard about this?
is this right or is this out of context?
I think it's a conspiracy. I think they're actually turkeys, and it's a conspiracy that they're ostriches or emus or something. But it's. I'm surprised you've never heard of this, and you've gone so often.
No, it's not. What am I? It's just the Google put it out of context. God, I'm so white with this.
Oh, you flashbang.
I know. They're not emu legs. Emu
Obviously,
legs
they're
are
not.
8 times larger.
Probably. Honestly, though,
They are.
kind of a banger to walk around with a baseball bat of meat.
Not even a baseball bat, man. That's like boulder of meat. It's just like a whole giant turkey leg right here.
What?
What are you seeing?
No, I kind of zoned out. And I'm just hearing you guys talk about a boulder and baseball bat of meat. I'm like,
The emu leg.
How much meat could you
of
handle?
Disney.
The podcast.
pause.
Okay, so other
Back to
question.
food.
I got another question about the food. You're saying that
Okay.
you can eat foods from around the world.
Yes.
Are they? Do they feel authentic? Or is
Yes,
it
like
actually?
That's
they
it.
had
I would
they
say they
I'm
are.
like 99% confident that they have people come in that help
They
design.
literally do. No, they
Yeah,
do.
That
they
would make
Disney
sense.
will
design.
hire chefs from around
Yeah,
the world too, and
and
architectures.
so
That would
like
make sense.
they like there's Japan, so you can go into like a full blown like hibachi restaurant and it's like the same
Get like an
stuff like
omakase.
yeah. Um like you go to Mexico and you're gonna eat nothing but like traditional Mexican foods. Like it is generally like being in the same like country. And there's like when you go to Epcot, there's this thing about like drinking around the world. And if you go to like each park and you
My
have a
dad
drink,
did that.
whew, last time I went, I had just turned 20, so I'm waiting to go back and to drink around the world because I want the T-shirt that says it. But like
Been
each
there.
place that you
Tried
go,
it.
like most of like the alcoholic options are like what you would typically get there. So like Germany's a bunch of beer, France there's a bunch of or no, it's either France or Italy. There's a bunch of wine. I can't
Both a
remember
little
them,
bit.
but like Mexico, you have a ton of margarita options, and
Oh yeah,
it's the
Margaritaville.
like it's genuinely like you are in those countries.
The architecture is what I
Interesting.
love the most about it.
Yes. Oh
Because
my God.
if you don't pay attention to the countries that are right next to it, because they're mini, like you're on a big looped pathway. If you just look down the path, you'll see the next few countries. If you don't
Yeah.
pay attention to that, it looks like the area you would see if you're there.
Yeah. It like you genuinely feel like you are in like those countries, like Norway. I feel like I'm in Frozen. Then they have like a Frozen ride there too now.
They do. They also have a visiting with Anna and Elsa there, like always. It's just a
Ep-
perma attraction back there.
Epcot's really cool, but it's like cooler the older you get. Because I remember going as a kid, and I'm like, I hate this
Epcot and
shit.
Hollywood are the fun ones as an adult. You can have some fun in Magic Kingdom, but you got to be a little silly and be a kid if you want to go have fun there. Because Magic
Eh,
Kingdom is all cartoon, young kid themed. There's only a few
yeah.
spots that you could consider like closer to teen, but that's really just because they're more like roller coasters. And there's only two. Actually, there's three now. They just built a Tron ride at Magic Kingdom.
I can't wait to ride
Interesting.
that one.
It looks crazy too. I haven't ridden it yet, but I saw it being built and tested while I was there last.
Tell me more about this drinking around the world thing. So obviously, it's you have a drink in every one of them.
Yes.
What's
hmm
the number? And then like I assume it's high because of the T-shirt. It's got to be some sort of.
There are
It's got to be
12
difficult, but not
countries.
impossible, right?
Is
Because
is definitely not impossible. No,
no, I'm
it's
not
not
saying impossible.
impossible.
I'm saying like the average person can't be getting kicked out of the park for trying to do it. You know?
Oh no no no.
No.
Okay, so when you go to
They'll
Epcot,
stop you if you're too drunk.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't go to Epcot for like 2 hours. Like you go to Epcot for like multiple. It's the whole day. Like it's a whole day
Yeah.
experience
Obviously.
because like if you were gonna go on this like world class like trip, right, vacation, and you're going to go to 12 countries, you're not gonna spend a day in each one of them. So you shouldn't spend like 30 minutes because there's in each country there's so much stuff to do, right? So what is
What is
this?
this? Because you haven't been to Epcot.
Yeah.
This is the
Yes.
Epcot map.
Barely been
Bro,
to
look, it's
Disney.
the golf ball here at the front. There's all this stuff here, though, but this is the countries around this big lake that you can. This is what we mean by drink around the world. Is you
Yeah.
start at either end and you just go all the way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's also like dependent on
Oh,
like how
Johnson's
you
camp
pace
died.
yourself and how you like carry yourself
No,
during
yeah.
it. Like if you're just chugging like the highest percentage drinks
I would say
there
don't
and you're
go for
not
like shots in Mexico when you first start. Maybe if you end in Mexico, you can take a shot. But
yeah.
like,
Also definitely like eat throughout the world
oh
so
yeah,
you
no,
can
grab snacks as you go because like this spot right here at in Mexico is literally just churros and margaritas. There's some food and
it's
stuff too, but the main food for Mexico is in here.
yes, and it's so
Um,
good.
it is
There's
Okay.
Johnson's
oh,
back.
there's a boat ride too in there. It's so peaceful.
Now that this is open,
Oh
I
yeah,
can see some countries, right?
Yes.
yeah,
So stuff like Mexico and China made sense. Germany, Italy makes sense. Japan makes sense. I see Canada there. Do either one of
yeah,
y'all remember what's at the what's in the Canadian one?
yes,
All right.
yes.
What's that one like? I'd be curious to know.
There's a good steakhouse there. There is there's this Canadian video thing there. I don't know what it is. They changed it up. It's not just like a dumb like just a video. Like Disney's not that dumb.
Is
But
it
that's actually one of the few
is
things
there
that
no
like I've
talking?
gone to once.
Is it just for
Is there
laughs?
what?
Like
No, it's not for laughs. It's more like exploration educational one. There's
okay.
also some stuff that you can walk around back here with like waterfalls and stuff. I've only been back there in Canada once, and it was when I went to that steakhouse that was there.
Okay.
Because like all the other countries just have a lot more here. Disney kind of just put Canada here. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, that's what I
they did
figured. Because
not put
I'm
enough here.
like we don't really stand out that much. You know, you kind of got like maple syrup,
I
you got beavers
know.
and moose, and then I guess yeah, you got MTL steak.
I gotta go explore the Canada part more. It's pretty pretty. It's really pretty. Like there's stuff to see. Like you can see on the fucking map. There's flowers here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's colorful. That is there in Canada, and this rock formations back here. This is like a path you can walk on. There's literally a bridge like back here. You actually see it right on the map
If I
here.
knew if I knew more about my own country, I'd be like, oh, that's the oh, that's
Yeah,
the
no, I don't know. I don't know. This is the back entrance, by the way, between the UK and France. This actually, if you look at the actual Disney map on Google Maps, this goes to a pathway back here. There's a bunch of resorts here, and then you can keep
Yeah.
walking to Hollywood Studios. I've done that walk so
Interesting.
many times. It
It's
is
connected
hard.
to like the
It's like a
boardwalk
4 mile
resort.
walk. No,
Them
actually,
resorts are
it's like
massive.
Yeah.
hang on, let me go
I
pull up.
know a lot of people say don't stay in the hotels at the resort.
That's a lie.
That's a fat lie.
Is
Disney
it?
World Resort's a
No,
fat lie.
those are like that's what you want to stay in a Disney resort
You
Okay.
absolutely do. I can
because
say as
Because I've heard that it's
what
really
is it?
expensive to do it that way as opposed
it
to
is,
It
but
getting
you
is.
settled
save
in.
so much time and so much like effort and money because they have like Disney has their own busing system and they like
Yeah.
it's a 15-minute schedule where they go to every single resort and go to every single park.
Yeah.
Here's
So
the
if
monorail loop you can see.
yeah,
Disney's
so like
transportation center, but this monorail goes through 1, 2. It passes right by these. It doesn't stop by them. It stops here at Polynesian and Grand Floridian, and then it comes back to Magic Kingdom, which is ginormous.
This is so big.
yes,
Yeah,
is
it's spread out.
Oh my.
Where the heck? There's Magic Kingdom. Where was You know
So
what? I'm
weird.
lost. Hang on.
This is almost
There's
foreign to me,
Epcot.
by the way.
Here's Epcot, and you can see back here. There's the Boardwalk Resort. There's the Yacht Club Resort. There's other stuff here, and then you walk back here, and this is where Hollywood Studios is. You can see all the stuff on here too.
Oh,
what's it called?
I,
It's what called?
holy crap!
Where's the last one?
It's just so commercial. It's
Yes,
so hard
Animal
for me.
like
Kingdom. I can
on
never find Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom's like
on
hidden
top of
because
like this giant monorail and the busing system, they some resorts that are like on the water will take you from boat to the resort, and then they also have
no,
like
yeah.
a gondola system throughout the city that you could just like you're on a skyline over the
Oh
entire
yeah,
city.
I forgot they built that. Here, I can
It is
show that
so
if I.
fun.
No, hang on. I can go find the Disney Skyliner.
It's like
This
a
is
ski
what that
lift.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
literally in a ski lift
it
throughout
literally. That's such a
the
pixelated image. God, these are so crunchy.
They
But
actually look
it
okay
is a
on my
low
end. They're a bit
system.
crunchy, but they look okay on my end.
yeah, they're good on my
They
end.
look really crunchy on my end. I don't know why.
Yeah, not sure. Like for this is okay. Yeah, so it's like a what, like a 6-person gondola, maybe 8. They look big.
You can fit
You can fit 8 people in there.
Yeah,
If you
it
put two
yes.
looks.
people standing, it's 10, but they might limit you because of weight capacity.
Yeah, yeah.
They might just there's a lot. Like you can just get on the one right behind it.
Stupid.
Where the hell? Why am I so lost? I forget every time because I never go look at it where it is actually on the map where the Animal Kingdom is because
You
they
just
have
pass
it
it. You
further
just
out.
go up, go up, go up. It's where your cursor is. Just follow that road up, right there.
I see it. Yeah. Okay. I would say it's tucked here on the side, but I never remember what side, so I just kind of go around, and it's because it's like here. And like, look, this map just looks so empty now, but it's just because out all around here is
Animals.
uh it's forest because they want to keep it more isolated. Unlike the
Also, I
other
don't.
parts where if you go here, there's just stuff all around them. The
Hmm.
Animal Kingdom, they try to isolate it at least a little bit, except for the back where they just have stuff.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if they still do it, but when I was like a kid, if you stayed at a resort, like a Disney resort, not just like a hotel down the street, you got to stay
Mm.
at certain parks like an hour or two after everyone else
No,
had to
yeah, that's
leave.
called Disney's Extra Magic Hours. If you
And
stay at a Disney resort, you get access to those extra magic hours, and it's
because
literally
of
just
that,
like an extra
I
hour
got
or
to
two in the morning or
ride
evening.
my favorite ride like 7 times in a row, like right before it closed.
What's your favorite ride?
I got a story for you on that.
It's so it's in Animal Kingdom. It's the Expedition Everest, or you might just hear it
I
like
think
be
I've done that
referred to
one.
as the Yeti.
That's the one that you go backwards on. I've
Yes.
done that one.
Yes.
I've done that one.
So I went with my
Where is
family,
it?
and it was starting to rain a little bit, so everyone was like leaving, and it was like almost time for it to close. But this was back when they had extra, you know, after hours. So we got to stay. And so me and my brothers just ride this ride, and we're just sprinting back, running back and getting in line. And after like the third time, no one else was doing it. The people that were working like, do you guys just want to
I
stay in
told you
there
to
for
Yeah,
stay
just
like,
stay
on.
on. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we got to ride it
I
like
have
four
that
more
exact same
times.
story at another.
And then the last time I went in like 2021, I got to Animal Kingdom like right as it opened because you got to get there first. You got to ride all the rides. No one was like there, so I got to ride the Yeti 7 straight times in the morning because no one else was
Oh
in line because
yeah.
everyone was going to like the Avatar part. And
No, that I remember that I woke up at rope drop one morning and went to the Avatar one, and the wait was already 4 hours long.
yeah, I
4. It like
I
hang on. The ride is
What?
right here. It's a phenomenal ride. It's literally a Banshee simulator, like riding
yes.
a Banshee in on Pandora. It's crazy and
Mm.
it's phenomenal. But the line was backed up. Where is this damn walkway? It goes up to here before it starts going
So
around, right?
what's the play at Disney? You hear it's a 4 hour line. What do you do? Is it like a fast pass
Not fucking
situation?
waiting
No,
that.
okay, they
There is a
used to
fast
have
pass,
fast
but now you have
passes.
to buy it.
Yes,
Well, you
but
didn't have to
it's
buy it
honestly
before.
worth it. No, you didn't have to
No,
buy it.
it used to be free. They used to just be basically sign up for a fast pass, come back when it says it's your time, and then get in line. Now
Mm,
you have to buy them, and then you have to schedule it for a certain time.
yeah, but the play is to strategize how you go. So like when I was a kid,
Map
my
it out.
dad, yeah, my dad was a super big like Disney freak. Like he literally made a scavenger hunt for us one time, like on his own. And like he would buy all these books. They're like, okay, Mondays are the best day for this park, Sundays are the best for this
He had
park,
the
blah blah
stats
blah.
up.
Yes, he had the stats. So like the play, everyone likes to go right to left or counterclockwise. So when we get to Magic Kingdom,
You
we
go
start on the left
clockwise.
side because no one's going to be there at first. So by the time we get to the end of like later part of the day, everyone who's there already has probably started on the right. So the longer we go, the shorter our lines are because everyone's already done that. But we haven't
Do
because
you
we
see
started
peak
on the opposite
hours when
side.
you reach the back of the pop? The if you go to the back of the park though, do you see like a lot of longer lines? Because even if everyone goes around separate ways, you'd meet in the back, right?
Yeah, eventually like you would, we'd hit those long lines, but it's like we just be like, do we want like like we can just come back. We have after hours. We'll just come back to this later and we just keep going on our business. Or like we
Yeah,
have park hoppers. So like if we finish this park tomorrow early, we'll just come back and do this.
yeah.
You just plan it out. And in a situation like Animal Kingdom, like everyone wants to go see Avatar first because they know it's a long line. You have a free 7 rides at Yeti like I did. So it's just like prioritizing where you want to go and then like planning where everyone else is going to be.
All right. So you're talking about the path that you could take. I was thinking about myself when Topher was saying, "Oh, when you reach the back, everyone's going to be there." So what if you instantly you walked in, you went straight to the back, and then you walked down to the left, and then up
You
to
basically
right.
just get ahead of the crowd and just start
Constant
ahead
to grid.
and stay ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just constant ahead, and then you go into way behind after,
You
because then
could
you end on the
easily
right.
do that at Magic Kingdom too. Animal Kingdom, it's hard to do it because you'll see here's the
Everything
where
is
am I?
massive, so it's hard to do in Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom's a loop here, and Animal Kingdom is very spread out. It is big.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of animals,
Animal
right?
Kingdom's
This
a
is
lot
going
of
to be a
rougher
stupid
Yes.
walking
It,
disclosure.
too.
it it's a
It's like a zoo.
like amusement park with a zoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
go on an actual
Wh-
safari.
and I
this
assume
one you
it's one
could
of
cut
those
through the
things
middle.
where it's
This
also
one kind of loops
countries,
still.
kind
Huh?
of like
At
you
Animal
got like all
Kingdom,
the
it's
African animals and
continents.
all
It's
the yeah
continents.
yeah okay yeah that's what I
There's
figured.
Africa, Asia. I don't think there's a Europe section. It's just Africa, Asia, and I think they have an Australia. What's the last one they have
They
there?
might have like an India
Oceania
section.
or whatever.
They don't have an India area. I don't remember what it's called.
Well,
Oh, they
India would
have a
be Asia.
prehistoric one. They have a dinosaur
Right,
section
it's the
now.
prehistoric because it's this dinos here.
And then
Let's see
Avatar.
these. Dino, yeah, here, look, Dinoland USA, Asia, Oasis, and then somewhere over here is Africa. It's not showing up, but I think it's pretty obvious with Tusker House and Harambe Market.
Yeah. What would be y'all's favorite? Like which continent?
Mine is Asia because that's
Africa's
where
great food.
Which one does Africa?
I love Africa. The food
Yeah.
there is good, especially the Tusker House, which is it's a buffet style with some American food, some African food. It's like kind of a mix, but all of
Got
it's
like fufu and stuff.
phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've been. Like I said, like when I went here, I would have been real young. I like animals though. I really like zoos. That's something that I don't do
Speaking,
enough.
The
And you know what else
safari
is
is like really good if you
is it?
like animals. Yes.
Is the safari one
it's
of
an
those?
actual van that they take
Yeah,
you on.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we have something like that here. It's also a safari. You bring your own car and you drive on like a dirt road, and the
It's a
animals are
lot
all
like
around.
that.
Yeah,
Where
exactly. It's
is it
basically
labeled
like a
as?
contained safari. That is really sick.
It's the
Um,
exploration trail.
Funny enough, with zoos, I actually think aquariums are underrated. A lot of people
Ooh.
they don't really go. You know.
I'm an aquarium hater.
Okay, it's just a zoo with the underwater ones, dude.
Yeah, but they're like all the same to me.
They are not all the same.
I'm not trying
The
to be
zoo is
mean or
better.
rude, but I just don't
I'm
care
not
about
saying the zoo
fishes.
is worse. The zoo is definitely better. But I think that the aquarium is underrated. I think people are like, let's say you're going on like a first day, right? Aquarium's not a bad pick. People are like, oh, go bowling or something. That's also not a bad pick. But the aquarium is not boring.
No,
I like the aquarium.
I
There,
I like
Chad
aquariums if they
aquarium
have
aquarium's
defender.
like
very chill too.
It is. Children don't tend to be screaming at aquariums. Sometimes.
oh
I mean, children kind of scream everywhere, but
yeah.
Sometimes I
yeah,
will
Children's
say the
gonna
big
scream
water
wherever they
tanks
are.
dampen the noise a lot,
yeah.
like more than you would think.
Plus, you know, okay. Here comes the tier list again. Silverback / chimpanzee enclosure, top of the top, right? Because they're you ever done like you ever seen those videos where people do magic tricks to like the monkeys? You ever seen those? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. But then also the seal kind of like hitting the glass and like scrunching and then booping. That's also fire.
Wishing his neck
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then
That's
extending
also
it
fire, and you
again.
can only get that in an aquarium.
Some of the sea creatures are just like cooler. This
Yeah.
is a complete weird tangent, though. I don't know how you got to this.
Look, don't ask how the mind works.
He just randomly
Is
brought
it
up
just because of animal?
aquariums.
Well, yeah, animals and fish are animals. Thoughts?
Yeah,
So,
animals.
Technically they're not
what are they?
fish.
You're saying fish aren't animals?
Okay, I've seen people debate this, but it's like
Here
the
we go.
classification.
Yeah, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the
Okay.
debate. They forgot to call on me.
Let me see. It's animals, fish, vertebrae. No, it's hold on. Bro, it's been a while since I've taken this class.
Are you
What?
saying they're animals or mammals?
I'm
Yes,
saying
that's what I'm trying to be.
I'm
That's what I'm
saying
trying to say.
fish are
Mammals and
animals.
fish.
Well, mammals are
If they're
different. Animals
animals,
they
that's
breathe air.
correct. They are not mammals. They are, in fact, animals.
Exactly. He's saying that they're not even
Just
animals.
like how they are not plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I've goofed and I've
Yeah,
Yes.
I guarantee. If we're talking education systems, bro,
We're down on
I've got
tier
it,
list,
bro.
man.
Trust me, I've
Yeah,
got it.
John C's got to carry us in the education department. We have like 3 brain cells combined, and he has all of them.
They don't really work together that often, but when they do,
Or
they
he's more than 0, man. That's all I know.
They bring up aquariums. I don't even know where y'all were going.
okay. I take it back.
All right, what
They're
were you saying?
animals.
You
My
take it
fault.
back? Well, yeah,
Just
because
stop
mammals.
being
Look,
flashbanged by this.
a dolphin is a mammal because it breathes air and it doesn't lay eggs. I'm like, you know what I mean? But everything
Yeah.
else is fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even know where we were. Like a lot of the Disney stuff is kind of going over my head, so I'm trying to like relate, you know?
I think I need to say about it. What was it? Right. Nana said we got an opportunity to ride Everest a fuck ton.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was there at the Disney Halloween party, which I got to tell you was amazing. I was only like 7 at the time, but yeah, you get to just go trick or treating around Disney, and they take like shovels of. I kid you not. I'm literally not joking when I say my parents. When it was me and my sister and my 2 stepbrothers that were there, we brought back a suitcase, and I mean suitcase of candy.
That's a
It's a
lot of candy.
A suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ended up being our Halloween candy to give out for Halloween.
That's a play. We have something similar here at Halloween. So we have a theme park on the island that I live on, right? And on the island, it yeah, sorry. It's this big entertainment park. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to name the place.
Amusement park.
Which is why my brain is like going crazy. So on Halloween
I knocks the
night,
dogs himself.
you have exactly. Try not to. So on Halloween early on, you have like a children's night, and then it becomes an 18 plus event with like drinks and like horror and like the
Oh.
whole park becomes like a horror house. I've been wanting to try to go to that at some point. That sounds like a
Mhm.
lot of fun.
I have something like that in my city too. Like our zoo has like a trick or treat thing for kids.
Yeah.
And then we also have like another amusement park in our city that, to my knowledge, I think they still do like a horror thing where you just like walk through the park and they just a bunch of people just come out and try to scare you.
Yeah.
The
It's basically
You
SeaWorld
won't
San
catch me there,
Antonio
but
here has horror houses around the park. Like
yeah.
they will set up fucking scare houses
Yeah.
around the park.
Yeah, it's basically like they hire like thousands of actors. They all get like a bunch of makeup on. Like it's really
They
cool.
basically build the damn place too,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts.
Yeah. So one day I'm gonna try that out. One of these Halloweens, you gotta buy tickets, and like they sell it real quick.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's always like, "Yo, we going? Are we going?" And then the tickets sell out.
Yeah, they're already
yeah.
gone.
Yeah. There's only one night a year, you know.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if you had to give some tips, right? First time Disney goer, doesn't know anything. What would be like your elevator like pitch 5 tips type situation? Like, look, just do this, and you're chilling.
Know that first time at Disney, especially when there's when you haven't gone and like explore or experience anything. There's not really anything wrong with going to just anywhere to explore. Everything is pretty damn good at Disney. The only downside about Disney is your wallet's gonna have chronic back pain for the rest of its life.
Well,
So
it's gonna have back pain by the time you get there, anyways.
your wallet's gonna die. That's all I'm gonna say. It will perish. And suck it up. You better have a lot more saved and then
Yeah,
more if you want to
you
go
might
to
need to
Disney
pick up a
now.
few
It used to not
shifts.
be as suck, but that's how it is now. All I'm really gonna say is get PhotoPass because there are photographers all around the map. No, I'm not kidding. Yes, not the magic one that they have. There's a specific PhotoPass you need to get that if you have, they just give you your photos basically. You have to then select which photos you want to buy later, but the photographers are all phenomenal. And you basically just hit buy and it gives you all your photos. Really check if you can afford it, but if you can, I'd say it's worth it. Seriously. I know
They take like
Nanas is
candid
not
photos of you.
shaking his head.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
they'll
Okay.
they'll edit in stuff too, like characters in your hands or with you in the picture, and they're
Interesting.
surprisingly better than you would think. I'm not
Me personally,
joking.
I'm not big on taking pictures. You are in Disney,
Well, if you're going there
and
with family, you have to. It's not
well,
it's
yeah,
not
but at the
a
same
question if you
time,
want to or not. They make you.
well, yeah, but also they'll ask you if you want a picture, and you can say no, but there, you are in Disney, right? You're not going to like a supermarket down the street, right? Everyone there isn't trying to do anything to get kicked out of Disney. You can just ask someone to take a picture with your phone. Like I do it all the time. I've taken several pictures. I've actually seen someone propose in front of the castle, and it was so nice, and everyone took pictures from them. But me personally, I don't think like the photo thing is worth it because you can just get pictures with your own phone and just save a little bit more money. That's just my
That's
opinion.
true. That
So
is true.
yeah,
You are able to do
if you got
that.
the extra cash, if you got it lying around,
Yeah.
and you want some professional photography,
If you want
I
professional.
say there are professional photographers, and I will say they do a very professional job of it, and that's
mm-hmm.
all I'm saying. If you can afford it, if you want it, that's good. If you do want to save a buck, you know that yeah, of course you can take pictures with your camera
yeah,
on your phone, but of course note that that's not as high quality of a photo, and also You don't know how shit the random stranger is going to be at taking pictures. Are they
Eh,
going to be great at taking pictures, or are you going to get a very blurry pic?
have you
You
guys
don't
ever been
know.
asked to take a photo?
It's a gamble with that.
Yes, I actually have
I've
to
been
do
asked
it
to
all
take
the time in
photos.
my
Did you?
job.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, did you actually take the photo?
Yes,
Me?
I take
Oh,
like
okay.
6, not 6, but like I take
You just
multiple
take a
of each
couple
way
to
they
get a
want
good
me
one.
to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I took 6 for you, and they're like, oh my god, thank you so much, you're amazing.
I
Hell yeah.
I'll hold up the camera and flip it forward to myself, and I'll take one photo of me like this,
You are evil.
and then I'll flip it and I'll take a few of them. But I've always thought about if I just held it and I took like 3 or 4 of me and be like, "Yep, I got the
Hand it
photos."
back. I'll see you later.
Yeah, exactly. I'll see you.
You
And
just
then you just
sprint.
leave.
Well, I just walk away normally. No one like what? They gotta check the photo in the sun. It's too bright. They can't see the screen. They're not gonna see it till they're home. I thought about that, but yeah. So photography, if you want it, um, what else?
I
Other
think
than like you said, money, photography.
stay at a Disney resort so you don't have to worry about
Definitely.
parking or driving anywhere.
And then you get the extra
They will,
hours,
I'd
yes,
say
get
you
which
get
is
the
extra
also
Disney
a
hours.
little bit
Disney
more.
transportation system. The Disney transportation system is phenomenal though. Like they have
Yeah,
buses.
Also,
Like bananas,
if
you
you
already
f-
said this. Buses everywhere.
if
yeah.
you fly in to Orlando, they will pick you up from the airport and
Not
deal with
anymore.
all your like baggage and take
They
everything for
used to
you.
do that. They discontinued that 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Huh.
No, they still pick you up from the
The
airport.
it's not the same
It's not what it
service they
used to
used
be.
to have. It
Yeah, but
used to be
they
something called Disney's Magical Express, which was literally a charter bus to all the resorts, and they would take you and your luggage there.
Which
And
sounds
then
kind of sick.
also, if your luggage takes a bit to get off the airplane, they take it from the airplane directly to their charter and then to your room for you. So
Yeah,
you may not see your luggage off the airplane until it just appears in your room.
yeah. Like that seems sick. To be fair, because like as an outsider, you fly into a new country, you always gotta like rent a vehicle, no matter where you're going. Like if you're in the States, you normally rent a vehicle. Other places, like you got a resort or hotel or whatever you're doing.
yeah.
Like if you're in Europe, you go walk, get a bike. But in the States, you land, you go to like Hertz or whatever, you rent a car.
Mm.
But if you know that you can just fly in and then I've got a personalized driver everywhere, that is kind of sick,
Yeah.
especially for your whole family
Like,
and whatnot. Like
mhm.
let's say you're 8 or 9,
Oh yeah.
you don't quite fit in one car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you
Well,
fly
they have
in,
vans.
you don't have to worry
Sure.
about getting an Uber, a cab, renting a car because that like you don't have to go anywhere. Disney will take you everywhere. And then if you drive in yourself, all you have to do is find a parking spot the first day you get there, and then you don't have to touch your car again until you drive home because you'll just take a bus everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so
go to
nice.
it's the Disney Park Center, which is at the Transport and Ticketing Center, which
How
is just it's a
many
central area directly across from the Magic Kingdom.
how many parking spaces does the Disney Park Center have? If you had to
Thousands.
guess,
I'm gonna
thousands.
Honestly,
Let's guess.
I want a number.
my
Before you look it up,
my
guess a number.
guess at least
Oh yeah, I
3.
will.
How many? How many bananas you
At
guessing?
least 3.
Okay, 4. Okay. What's
Oh,
the
this is auto-filled question. How many parking spaces are there at Disney World?
okay? I assume the capacity of each park is anywhere between. I don't know the
The
actual
Epcot
sizes.
and the Disney Transport and Ticketing Center parking spots are the largest. You want to see those on the map first? How
Sure.
big they
I'm
are?
assuming anywhere between 3 and 4,000, or it's 8 and 10,000
Oh,
per park.
oh no,
Oh
it's
no, no,
several
no!
thousand
You
per
have no
park.
idea. First, here's Epcot's
40,
parking.
40,000 got to
Here
be.
is Epcot's parking. Do you see how huge? Look at how big those cars are.
Okay. I'm gonna guess 40.
Yeah,
40.
it's
Where's the
got to
43.
be
Transport and
no
Ticketing
less
Center?
than
Hang on.
20,000.
43,000 parking spaces is what I'm gonna guess,
Hang on. I
which is a
got lost.
ridiculous number.
40,000, you said? I'd say that's
43.
a good guess, though. 43,000.
Yeah.
Hang on, because look, there's this parking here, too.
Jesus,
It
they
is
have
so
so
much
much
damn
land, and there
parking.
is still so much more land that they can get, and probably will get.
They probably will. And they'll build more and more parks. Like honestly, like it's like a massive cult territory. Like if this was like some sort of underground religion, you'd be like, they own
They
too
have
much
like
land.
they
so
basically
wait.
have a mild amount of their own governing power because of how much land they have.
Yeah.
I kid you
So
not.
wait, you think everything that you see, there's like a city underneath it too.
I've
Oh
heard about the
yeah,
tunnels.
no. They have the tunnels and
Well,
stuff
okay,
too.
we'll
So
get
that way
into-
you don't just see people walking around with trash and stuff to
Yeah.
clean up. It goes underground.
We'll get to the tunnels after. I need to know this number. So I'm
Ready?
saying 43. What are you guys saying?
I'm saying 40 minimum.
1,000. Man, way less. Hang on, no.
Well, right
At
above it
Magic
says
Kingdom's
50,000.
parking lot. At Magic Kingdom's.
Right above it says on
At
Quora, it says more than
Disney.
50.
I just googled how many parking spaces at Magic Kingdom. It says 5 parking spaces.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay, it says they have 5 parking spaces. The parking lot at Magic Kingdom has
They
a
do
maximum
have close to
capacity.
about 30K.
Yeah, it's about 30.
It says the parking lot at Magic Kingdom has a maximum capacity for 75,000 cars.
75,000?
Yeah.
Who says that?
That's correct. This is the Magic Kingdom one, isn't it? Yep. Disney's transportation
75,000 or
ticketing.
7,500? You said 75,000 vehicles?
Oh,
Is it-
hold on. Wait.
7,500 sounds more right. Because I'm getting a number of 12,000 for this one. Is what
Can I not read? Maybe they can't type.
12,000 sounds about right for this. Look at how like not full this is though.
But then it also says like the lots can hold more than 12,000 cars. So maybe it is 12,000. I
What the
don't
heck is
know.
happening here? Main parking.
It's going to be more
Disney.
What did
parking.
y'all do here, Disney? Yeah, I would not be. There's a construction vehicle there, so there's gonna be more parking.
Yeah, I don't see why that would be a ride.
It always expands. No, it wouldn't be a ride or anything. I'm just wondering what they would build here at the middle of their parking lot. This is where their monorail system comes through. I wonder if I can see one on the camera. Oh yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah,
Just
let me
goes
drive the
around.
monorail.
They used to let you get into the cabin until they had a crash.
Oh,
They had a crash one time where I don't remember what it was. I think it was a malfunction, but
like
it
a
was
bad
also
one?
negligence.
Or like just like a...
Head on. Well, they're on a rail.
I don't know
They
how high
the
up off
only
the ground
option
that
they
is.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
2 feet?
It's not like no. I don't mean a
300?
monorail on monorail crash.
Oh, I thought
Yes,
I thought
and
you meant
the
like
only
one like
option in
slipped
that is
off.
a head-on collision. No, those don't slip off
Okay.
because they have a big concrete bar
Why
that's
was
like
one
a.
going backwards?
It's seriously. No, it crashed into the back of one.
Oh.
They only have a one-way system, but the one ahead was stopped, and the person behind didn't stop.
Then I assume they go pretty fast.
They go about 40, 50 miles an hour.
Oh man, that sucks.
Something like that. I don't know what it is.
That sucks. You're just there for a vacation, and then the monorail all of a sudden decides to breed with the one in front of it.
40 miles an hour. There was a crash. I don't remember what it was. 2009, that's what it was. And I think the first photo is, in fact, yes, one railing into the back of another. Let's not look at that.
Unhappiest place on earth. Let's go. Dude, the news.
Unhappiest place. Wait, is that actually what it said?
Yeah, unhappiest place on earth.
This place is dead. I'd be happy if you're dead.
Yeah, we'll stay off the dying families topic. Oh boy. So you're saying there's these tunnels, and I've heard about the tunnels. That makes a lot of sense. You don't want to see all the workers, moving around.
I want to see if I can find a map because there is one.
Some back
There you go.
rooms.
Yeah.
They literally have their
No,
own
it's
back
seriously,
rooms.
they literally have their own back rooms.
Yep.
And I know they've expanded on this. This is more than just what it is.
Well, these are only the ones they want to let you know about. The ones where they do all the experiments and whatnot are all in the hidden tunnels.
Look, they have these tunnels that go underneath the main area, so that way they can get, and they have like trams that'll go through here, so that way they can.
Yeah, it looks
do
like
that.
they need.
But they also have
a
a what is it? It's a vacuum trash system to like suck the vacuum.
Oh
It'll
my God,
vacuum all the
speaking of
trash to
that.
a certain area.
My favorite fact about Disney is that you'll never walk more than 30 feet without a trash can.
That's pretty sick. Mine is no mosquitoes. They
That too.
spray the air every day.
Oh, okay. Another one is in Magic Kingdom, if you walk down Main Street, if you pass by a place, like they have a bakery or whatever, they shoot out the scent. So when you walk past it, you
Yeah.
smell cookies.
Yeah. Well, regular businesses do that as well, like popcorn places and
Okay,
whatnot.
okay, man. Okay.
Whoa, sorry,
Disney
buddy.
did it first.
Did it first.
Yes.
Yo, well, that I only know about this because I did like a research on casinos, and they pump like straight oxygen into like into the rooms to make you feel more like awake and alert. So like it's like 3 a.m. You're getting groggy, you're not, because
Oh
they're
my
pumping more
God.
oxygen into the rooms.
Yo, that's smart.
Yeah, yeah. So like I ended up like doing some sort of like research on like that kind of stuff, you know?
Okay.
Interesting.
I might,
Yeah.
if I need to pull an all-nighter, I'm going to the casino now.
You're gonna lose your money, and you're gonna get drunk.
Hey, I didn't say I was gonna bet.
Hey, you gotta bet a little bit.
Hey, last time I went to the casino,
If you don't bet, you can't win.
last time I went to the casino and it hit the slots, I walked out with $400. So I
Hey,
might.
never hit it again. Dude, you're
90% of gamblers quit before they're about to
Yeah,
hit a
right
jackpot.
before hitting the jackpot.
Hey, I literally hit the jackpot and I was like, I'm done. Cash out. Let's go. I want to take my money home.
Goodbye.
Yep, I have
You are
not
not
been
allowed
back
to keep
since.
any more of this.
Nope.
Oh man, is there? Y'all have anything else that you want to that you
Oh,
like desperately want to
yes.
bring up about Disney?
So my last tip,
Okay,
and Toph has already mentioned it. So first one was stay at Disney resorts.
got it.
Second one is plan ahead and get reservations because nowadays it is very hard to just walk into a restaurant and get a seat.
You're not going to
If
do
you
that at
if
Disney.
you do,
It won't
it's
happen.
gonna be no less than like 75 minutes if you're lucky. Get
The
your
only restaurants you can
reservations.
actually walk into are the ones that are open seating street vendor ones. Where the ones where you walk up to a window, order, and then take your food away, and they have open seating. Those are the
Yes.
ones where you can always
Cosmic
get food
Rays.
because they just walk out. Cosmic
Cosmic
Rays is good.
Rays.
They
This
changed it
the
up. I don't know
goat.
what it is now.
I think shit should be
Last time I
Cosmic
was
Rays.
there, which was when was it? A year ago, I think. Yeah, it was a year
No
ago.
way.
It's they were doing construction on it. It's
No,
not. I
you're
don't know what it is
lying.
now, but
Oh, you gotta be lying.
that no, it was covered up in construction. I want to see what it is now.
That's
Where is
dumb. I hate
Epcot?
that. Anyways, yes, get reservations, right? Uh, because if you want to eat there, like eat at a sit-down restaurant, you're not gonna be able to get that unless you get a reservation. Now, personally, I could probably live with myself eating nothing but Mickey Mouse pretzels, but some people like to have meals.
Some people
Yeah.
like
Do as you
vegetables.
wish. Yes, yeah, but it's not a fucking Oh shit, it's not a it's not a
Dover's already
pretzel.
dropped one. It ain't a Disney movie.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to ruin my possibilities of working there because
Right.
a
This is
few
what it
years
is
ago
now.
I almost partook in the Disney College program.
I've
Interesting.
almost done that
Is
a
that
few
like a
times, but
fast
I'm like,
pass to getting
no.
into like employment at Disney?
A Disney job? Yes,
Kinda, yeah.
basically.
They basically like pay you to work there while you're in school, and you just like take a few classes, and they like pay for everything, like your room and board. It was a
Oh,
deal. I just
sounds pretty good.
unfortunately did not take it. I got accepted, but I
And
didn't go. I'm so mad.
Nana's, what was that place you told me about again? Electric
Cosmic
Umbrella? Is
Rays.
that right? Cosmic Rays. That's what it was. Cosmic Rays. Do they still have that? I thought Cosmic Rays. Which one was that? Was that at Epcot?
It's no, it's inside Magic Kingdom.
And Magic Kingdom. Where the hell was that? At Magic Kingdom.
It's like it's I want to say it's
What section?
by Space Mountain. It's Futureland, I believe.
Oh, Cosmic Rays. I was thinking of Electric Umbrella, which was one of the weird. It was just a food place they had at
Bro,
Epcot. It was just there,
Okay,
and they'd torn it down.
my third tip is if you go to Magic Kingdom, go to Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Monsters Inc. is my favorite movie of all time, and that place is insanely funny. I highly recommend it. And if they still do it, you get to submit your own jokes, and they will read it off.
Oh hell yeah!
They don't want me in there.
They filter them. Don't
Of
worry.
course, of course. Do the
I
joke.
might have I might have gotten my joke read as a kid, but
Heck yeah.
I can't remember if that was just me daydreaming, or imagining it, or if it was like actually real.
Potentially. I mean, that's what Disney feels like. It's supposed to feel like a dream, right?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
it's where your dreams come true.
It's the happiest place on earth, unless
Until it's not.
that's the title of the episode, by the
Oh.
way, the unhappiest place on earth. And the whole time we're talking Disney. No, that might be a little mean. We were actually mostly positive. Topher, I thought you had like these big
The only
big
quarrels
hatred.
I have with Disney is how much of a monopoly they are. Just like every other of those big corporations
mean,
that does
yeah.
that stuff.
Just angry about like big corporation.
About corporations, that's it. That's the
Yeah.
only quarrel I have with them. Disney makes good stuff. They keep the kids happy, and overall, their quality is phenomenal. There's not a theme park that can match them in quality. It's just that Disney is, fucking expensive now.
It's huge and it's expensive.
Oh.
It's very consumerist, but they are giving things that people want. They are giving
Yeah.
happy memories to entire families of like thousands of people at a time per hour. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You can't
One of my
hate too
favorite things, one of my favorite snacks, I gotta say. There's two places you can get them, and here's the first one. This one, the second one's better. You'll
hard.
hear.
Let me see
In
some photos,
Magic
by the way.
Kingdom,
Let me see some photos.
Aloha Isle. No, I'll show you. Not Aloha Isle. Is it here?
Down
Yeah, it is Aloha Isle. Why
down for
does
the
it look
John
like
T
that now?
review.
That's not it. It is it. They have the wrong picture there. I think that's just the wrong first picture. But yeah, here it is.
Some
These
ice
are
cream.
Dole pineapple whips.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, those are crazy.
They are delicious. They're great here, but if you get them at Animal Kingdom at another spot, you can get them at least as an adult with coconut rum, and they are delicious. Ooh, that
Like
made me
Malibu.
put some in.
Yes.
Some Malibu rum in it.
Oh my gosh. Let me come to Animal Kingdom. Hang on. I get lost again.
Also, you
Animal
can't beat a
Kingdom.
Mickey waffle for breakfast, man.
Here it is. Tamu Tamu refreshments in Africa. And they have the same Dole Whips. However, you can get them with coconut rum. Where is it?
Well, I mean, they're probably not going to show the bottle, but yeah. Oh, there you go.
There it is. What is it again? Parrot Bay coconut rum.
So good.
Is it
There's two other ones.
$12.50.
It's expensive, but
Ah,
I will
that's
say
honestly $12.50 for that. It's not that
I would
bad.
say for an alcoholic drink, that's not bad.
What's-
and it
what's
is a
the-
big
good
drink.
deal.
Like you are getting this. It is full
Well, that's what I
of
was gonna, I
ice
was gonna
cream and
ask,
then
like,
pineapple
what's-
juice.
Like, so whatever the average price for a drink is, and then you add an extra like 30 to 50% on top as a Disney tax, right? Just because like that's
Yeah.
where you are.
It's like you're
Yeah.
going to any sort of place where it's going to be restrictive. Disney, you can bring in food like with whatever you want, but think of it almost like as if you're going to like a basketball, football, whatever game where they're going to like restrict what you bring in. An airport where you can't bring stuff in, so everything's expensive there. It's kind of the same with Disney. Disney's like people are here for Disney. If they're going to buy Disney, it's going to be expensive because we can make more money off that.
Yeah.
Just from those upcharges alone, they probably like double their profits with some of their stuff.
I mean, of course, like, like selling food.
Like
Makes a
even
lot of
though it's
money.
expensive, they get so much extra money out of it.
Yeah,
It just adds up.
of course. Because like, what are you gonna do? Not eat? You gotta eat. And then
And it's good Disney food. People are enticed by the fact that Disney's quality is unmatched. So if there's a problem, they're gonna fix it for you. Like the Disney cast crew are people pleasers, and they will actually tolerate Karens to an extent.
They will, yeah, they'll
luckily, you
get
don't
fired
see
if
many,
they don't smile.
But
yeah, they get brought up back and
but-
whipped.
Would not be
That's why they have
surprised if that
the
was the
tunnels.
case.
Yeah, those tunnels, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah. It seems like a place. I mean, I like y'all are selling me on it. Honestly, like I gotta go at some point. I gotta go to like the sciencey older person one. You know,
If you
the
want to
happy
go to
boy.
Disney nowadays, really, I would recommend my family strategy of going for a week, like, or at least as long as you can to explore everything, especially because it's so damn expensive that you're not going to want to go back. Your wallet's going to hurt too much. They're like, my family has been cutting back on how much we're going because it's so damn expensive. We're not going to be able to afford it if we go every year.
Yeah.
So
I always saw Disney as more like you go once, you go twice. I was surprised that you all have both been like multiple times.
I've
Well,
literally been like
weeks,
20 times or
yeah,
something.
weeks on end.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, any closing remarks? Anything like that? We are over an hour. If there's anything that y'all want to throw in onto the on
I've
this
gotten
Disney
the
EP.
Disney out.
Yeah.
I got
I've gotten the
none.
Disney out.
All right. I mean, that's not bad. For those that stuck around, go to Disney.
Go to Disney.
Disney.
Your
app.
wallet's gonna hate you. Go to Disney at least once, and then probably either suck it up and go again, or don't ever do it again.
Your wallet may
Yeah.
hate you, but you won't.
True. Actually, you might hate yourself still. I don't know.
You better
Maybe.
not.
But you'll have a good time.
Disney does not claim to cure your depression.
Nope.
Come on,
Nor
man.
will it
They gave us a
claim
stick script,
to-
bro. Like 1 hour. We had to talk about them for 1 hour. They're giving us $3 million each. All right.
Hey,
It
take
did. Hey. All right. We will see you all in the next one. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
bye.